What's up, guys? My name's Josh Holder, and welcome to the Frightmare Compound, Colorado's oldest haunted house. This year is our 40th anniversary, so we thought it'd be fun to show you guys behind the screens. We're gonna show you guys where we buy our props, what we do in the off season to actually bring you guys Colorado's oldest haunted house. So come with us on the tour, let's go. We are built on over 5 acres with all of the parking lots, the whole 9. So this is the south side of the property. This is where we keep a lot of our old cars and airplanes. There's 12-foot fences around the whole compound, keeping the zombies, of course. The compound has been at the same location for the past 40 years. My dad built it back in 1983. After Dad passed away, I took over and kept the legacy going. Pulling into the parking lot up at front, and this is where everybody waits and parks and gets ready to roll inside. We're here at the beginning of the compound. We actually park out here. You guys can see the ticket booth is here. We've got all of our different lines. We've got immediate access, VIP, general admission, and this is the whole line train. So on a busy night, you could have 3 to 4 hour wait in here. We've got DJs that play up on the stage. We've got a full flamethrower coming out of the actual chimney. Of course, you gotta have your snack shop. You gotta entertain, you gotta have drinks, you've gotta have popcorn and everything to keep everybody happy. Don't worry, we haven't mowed yet either, so careful. We try to keep the storyline going. When you're waiting in here, we actually want you to feel like you're waiting in this guy's house. Our whole backstory is a modern day Frankenstein. You're sitting here in this guy's house, his domain. He's behind the gates here working on bodies and creating all the creatures for the Frightmare Compound. So this is the first scene here at the compound. This is where Frankenstein himself is building all the bodies and all the creatures for down below. And of course, the first thing we do here at the Frightmare Compound, we go right underground. We try to bring the real elements to you guys. This is real rock, real dirt. We're actually underground right now. This is a tunnel we built. This is actually outside. All this is gnarliness from up above. You always know when somebody sneaks into that one. This is Deadwood Mining Company. Are you rolling? Do you want to roll or you want to?
Oh, I'm rolling, yeah.
Good. All right, yeah, this is Deadwood Mining Company. We've got over $100,000 in just Colorado mining equipment up here, from mining cars to old mining equipment. This giant water tower is actually pouring water over you. And this is what you're walking through. You're actually walking through an old museum of props. There's a lot of things that go into the scenes like this. Even the windows up behind here are actually all for security. You can see guys rolling back and forth all through October, just watching, making sure everything's flowing right. And that's actually a good spot where monsters can go take a leak if they need to too. So that's a little hidden gem for you. So one of the big things out here is everybody's always looking for all the fake spider webs when they're walking through. I've got news for you. Most of them aren't fake out here. If you look up, you can see you're walking through spider webs the whole time. This is outside in the elements. This is real. This is on a farm. This is in a swamp. These are real elements out here, so good luck. Scene that we've talked about doing forever is the compound campground. So this scene, we actually bought old dilapidated trailers from the 70s that we make you tour through. So inside these trailers, we actually have cockroaches. We've got the old raccoon up here. the faucet actually runs, so there's water splashing all over the place. Of course, you've got your hidden speakers. All the lights in this whole thing work. When we plugged it in, when we first bought it, we were actually amazed because this whole thing lights up and it's wild. It looks like it's from the 1970s. So now we're entering into the farm scene. This is a classic Frightmare scene. We've got the old John Deere tractors. These are always from the 30s, 40s. The old International truck here. We really want to give that rustic, authentic farm vibe. This is the Moss Cave. This cave has been with us for over 30-something years. My dad actually built this back in the 80s, or might have been early 90s. But we have guys that hide in the ghillie suits, the moss suits in here. You can't see them at all. And you actually keep going in. The further you get into this cave, the smaller it gets. And these caves are actually built out of like chicken wire and concrete. So these, you know, 30 plus years ago were actually a lot bigger than they are today. It gets super claustrophobic through here, and then it kind of opens up to this big room. You got a waterfall on this side, so during the season there's actually water that pours over the skeleton, a strobe light, so it really looks trippy with all the lighting and everything in here. While of course you've got the moss guys hanging out against the walls, you don't know where they are. And then you finally make it out to the open. One of the biggest things about having a haunted house open year after year and bringing people back year after year is building new scenes and new things that nobody's seen before. So this year we did a giant 1800s church. You can see the wood is all new right now. We're getting ready to do a bunch of work and stain it to make it look old. We've got a bunch of old antique doors, antique windows. We've got an antique bell going in, a church bell. And as you can see around, the tombstones are all real. Don't tell anybody. We're actually walking into one of the original structures here at the compound. So this barn was actually moved onto the property back in 1983 onto this old swampland, and this barn was the only thing that was part of the haunted house. So this room has been done many of times, changed over. This is one of the creations we have now with all the taxidermy and these crazy animatronics that go all nuts. Now we're gonna go upstairs in the barn, and under these stairs back in the day, you were actually able to grab people's ankles. So it was actually crazy. So you'd be walking up the stairs and there'd be actors underneath here grabbing your ankles. So today, you can't do that. Insurance nightmare. But back in the day, it was creepy as hell. Whoa. Don't fall. Dude, it's hot as up here too.
Oh my God, yeah, it is.
One of the biggest things out here at the compound, like I said before, was the moving floors. So underneath this floor is actually golf balls. You'd never guess it, but this one, we've got a ton of golf balls underneath in a grid system, and they move from side to side. So it always throws people off. It's freaking wild. The next one, the next moving floor, is actually all wood, and it's got foam on the side. So no matter where you stand on it, the foam crushes down. The upstairs of the barn is always made out to be the old house. This is the Frightmare house. This is kind of the grand finale of the haunted house. You get into this last scene here at the kitchen, and you're kind of stuck in here. There's panic going on, everybody's screaming, there's nowhere to go. And of course, you gotta exit through the fridge. Something a lot of people don't think about is all the equipment it actually takes to run a property like this. We've got the side-by-sides, the bobcat, all the lawnmowers. We're always moving a bunch of the big telephone poles and all the crazy equipment out here, so it takes a lot to move it back and forth across the property. And one of the biggest parts of any haunted house is the monster garage. This is where we keep all of our characters, all of our masks, our costumes. A lot of this stuff we bought a long time ago. Like one of these guys, this we probably bought 15 years ago. A lot of things that people don't think about are the wear and tear that these things go through. So a lot of them are ripped. We have guys that come in and fix these things all the time. Our characters, you know, they're taking them on and off all night long. One of the big things we do here too is custom built stuff. These ones have built-in lights, the teeth, the shattered glass. This is by a company called Scared of My Shadow. They do a great job. It's one of our favorites. You'll see a ton of those guys out here at Frightmare. All these guys are built by quality, Hollywood designer guys. They're all super heavy. This is actually one of my favorite ones here. He's got all the crazy teeth, the Cyclops. You actually look through his nostrils here, so that's where actually you see through the actual mask. So these guys also, while you're wearing these all night, they're actually about 4 or 5 pounds. So you'll be sweating like crazy. This is just a true nod to the guys that actually wear this stuff all night long. They're sweating out there, they're full creatures, and it's not easy to be these guys all night long. And another thing that people don't think about is all the gallons of blood we use every season. So we go through gallons and gallons of blood. Fog. Thank God for Froggy's fog, because we go through 75 to 100 gallons of this every season. Talk about pissing money in the air, because on a windy night, that just goes like crazy. Another big thing that all of our actors need are cool props. These guys need stuff to make them super scary, to make them feel like they can kill you. So that's one thing that we always have to have out here. We've got a ton of them. A lot of the stuff is already broken through all the years. It's crazy. So every year we got to go out to this place called Transworld. It's in St. Louis. They sell all this stuff, from masks, props, all the flamethrowers, the blood, the fog. So stay tuned, because we're going to go there next. And last but not least is the Monster Museum. This is the very end of the compound. This is where we save all of our props and sets for the past 40 years. So of course you can get your I Survived Frightmare t-shirts, the mugs, the hats, all the swag, but it's much bigger than that. This is actually my family's legacy. This is where we get to showcase everything that we've done for the past 40 years. So, welcome to Behind the Screams. You guys can tune in every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Welcome to the Frightmare Compound. All right, guys, what I want you guys to do is go ahead and write down 2 things that you think we need for the compound this year. So it might be
Just two.
Well, I know we need a lot, but go through. I don't care if it's what it is. Costumes, masks, whatever you guys think we need. I'm gonna pass these around. There's not enough for everybody because this is in my carry-on.
Exactly what I want to buy.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Make a guy that watches all year long on here, so we don't end up with these like crappy notebooks.
I'm going to be in charge of costumes this year, so I want to buy some costumes. I want some more axes.
I think if we add some air cannons in some corners, we'll have backup. Masks, like the really cool masks we have, the leather masks, the ones we have for in the mine shaft with the lights in them.
I want a fog gun.
Oh God, you've talked about a fog gun your whole life.
I know, I want it so bad. And then I also think that we should do some more actor or employee incentive.
Put a mini maze down front by the escape rooms. Put a bunch of clowns down there. Get the clowns out of the back, put them down there by the mini maze.
Fog accessories, obviously. I really like the air cannon stuff. I think that we should do some cool stuff like that for all of our spots to push people through.
It's the 40th anniversary. I've not heard anybody else push that as much as I want to. I want to go back to the roots. I mean, Halloween is the foundation to what we do, and I want to lean into that in some of our scenes. A pumpkin scene is what I want more than anything, because I mean, pumpkins are Halloween. Not normal pumpkins, like rotten. They've been there for 40 years. They're gunk. They're oozing. I just want it to be a grotesque 40th anniversary Halloween hootenanny, if you will.
The one, I mean, I know we're gonna do the graveyard scene. We want the church, the graveyard. We talked about doing the pumpkins. One thing that I really want to are costumes. Costumes, I mean, I hate when we're rushed and somebody has to wear something they don't want to, or they don't feel scary, or they don't look scary. It's not good for anybody. It's not good for us. It's not good for them.
Yeah.
They don't feel their part. So I really think that costumes need to step it up pretty hard. That was kind of my big thing this year. All right, guys. They were all great ideas. I know my favorites. I know some that I don't like. No, I'm just kidding.
Troy.
No, I definitely think when we're at the show, We look at costumes,
Tools.
tools, definitely props. You guys both said that. Air cannons. I definitely think we go get some air cannons.
10 years later.
I know there's gonna be pumpkins this year, yes, of course, and we might even look at a fog gun. But yeah, I think this is all great game planning. Let's do it. Let's go to the show and let's go shopping.
See you there.
All right,
Yeah, baby.
let's roll. Alright guys, welcome to Trans World 2023. As you guys know, we're here. Jeff, they've got pumpkins here. Yes, we've got everything that you guys want. What we're gonna do is I want you guys to break up, kind of go shop around, see what kind of was on our list last night, and then we're all gonna buy them. So let's break now. We're gonna go shop the whole place. Dan's got his
Yeah, baby.
All right. I know.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
This on camera. This is what we need to buy. Nothing else.
Alright, we're out here at Haunt Creations. This is the spot that Steve wanted to come for all the props. These guys use brutal rust, and they're actually fake tops, so they're not as heavy for actors, and the real handles. So these would be great for the actors. Steve, you get your wish. Come get them all. We're gonna buy a ton of you guys. Here we've got this cold spark machine, and it actually throws these cold sparks about 10, 15 feet in the air. They're freaking amazing. I've wanted this thing forever, so screw it. Let's do it. We're buying this thing. Got a bunch of badges for our new morale program. That way all these guys, we're going to do team building this season, so you can win a badge or earn a badge for different things this season. So this is all Caleb's idea. It's time to do some team building and join more people in the Frightmare family.
Hey, did you get patches?
I did.
New nickname is Patches O'Houlihan.
All right. Patches O'Houlihan.
What?
What I want.
So happy.
Got the costumes we need. I don't have to make these anymore. It's gonna be nice. These are custom made, baby.
Really stresses over this every freaking
Yeah,
year.
this is my worst. This is my nightmare. So I'm happy. Very happy right now.
All right, next. Done. Let's buy it. All right, we'll take one.
All right.
This is what I'm talking about. This is 40th anniversary material all over it. If you think of Halloween, what do you think of? You think of pumpkins.
Candy from a random stranger.
Pumpkins. And this is what I'm talking about. You walk into a pumpkin, you become a part of Halloween. You become a part of the 40 years that Frightmare is.
I'm out. No more pumpkins.
Rapid. That one I think.
This one's fun too.
I think that one
Feels good. All right, another purchase made. Checking stuff off the list. Dan's happy now. He got his noisemaker.
Troy's trying to talk me out of Cinderella here. He feels she might be a little too sexual for Frightmare. You know, naked women being birthed from pumpkins is not his thing, I guess. So
See all these? This is what you're getting.
I'm really bummed it won't fit on my head right now. I want that one.
Let me get.
Can we? It's everything I ever wanted. And by that, I mean I still want the girl in the pumpkin.
All right, we finally closed out our last purchase. What did we
Thank
get?
God, I got all the pumpkins I want. Yeah. And by that, I mean 9 of them. I had to make the rest.
Well, you only get so many, bro.
I know.
You're
And
up.
how many are we gonna do for that scene?
About 100.
That's a lot.
Good luck. We'll be fine.
Hey, Caitlin.
Yeah, exactly. Game over. All right, we're done.
All right.
All right, guys, that's a wrap up. Transworld 2023. Stay tuned. We're about to build for the whole season. We've got everything we need. We're gonna bring you guys along. Tune in next week. We're gonna be launching new episodes every week at 7 p.m. Let's do this. What's up, guys, and welcome to our annual Halfway to Halloween event. This event takes place here at the Frightmare Compound for a couple reasons. One, it's always good to bring back our monsters, our security crew, everybody get that camaraderie going, and get everybody excited for the season. Number two is we've been building now for the last 6 months out here at the compound, and we've got to be able to test stuff out. We need to make sure that the flow's good in the scenes that we've built, the new costumes, everything in between. So this is a good testing ground for us. This year we're debuting a new ticketing software, so this is a great time just to bring everything together before a massive season. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's roll in back and see what happens. All right, guys, welcome to Halfway to Halloween. We've got a new scene this year. We're building it right now. I don't know if a lot of you walked through and seen it. We're building an old 1800s church. We've got real tombstones. It's really freaking cool. So if you haven't seen it, you got to stop by and check it out.
Just make sure that you're following through and giving these guys a great show. You know, this is just our prequel. Be ready for our haunt season in October. So halfway to Halloween, it's Cinco de Mayo, it's a full moon. I mean, what else you want?
And then if you guys see Troy, who's the cameraman right there, stay in character and keep acting, keep rolling. It's kind of behind the scenes. We're just gonna be shooting tonight for some Halfway to Halloween YouTube stuff. Those of you that don't know, we've got Jeff with the light. Here he is.
my God.
Pink, white, cape. They're running around doing fog, everything, doing security.
Yeah.
This is Matt. He'll be back behind with us too, doing security. This is Dan. This is Steve. And this is JT. And for those of you who don't know, this big beautiful beast is Troy.
There's so much back there, guys. You guys will love it. Most of you guys, a lot of you guys have been here forever, but do not beat on all the equipment, the props. There's a lot of stuff. It's all real stuff. It's irreplaceable.
All right, let's do it. Dan, you want to lead us out
Oh,
tonight?
hell yeah.
Yeah.
I say front! You say front! 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 I say front, man. You say go for Frightmare! Frightmare! Frightmare!
these special effects in these new scenes. So this new scene that we did with the graveyard and the church, we've got a low-lying fog machine, which is a chiller box. Basically what you do is you pump fog into it, and then it chills it as a refrigerator would, and then it pumps it out and it keeps it about knee high. So we're trying to test this new scene to make sure that it's going around gravestones and graves perfectly the way we like it. We got to check the position of it to make sure the wind's not taking it out of the scene. So that's a little halfway to Halloween for us. It's all testing. When it's windy or anything, it kicks it up and makes it like this. That's the hard part with being outdoors. Let's see. I don't know if we can see any. Oh yeah, so you can see it like down here coming out. So this is what we're looking for. You can see that it hugs the ground out here, which is awesome. This is kind of what we're looking for. Right now it's a little bit windy, so the wind is taking some of the fog up. So we might have to adjust some of the outlets of where the fog comes out and where the box actually is. But this is all stuff we test right now, so October's A-okay. What an idiot.
We're gonna put in a fog machine on top of one of the exits down so that this hallway gets a little bit more of an effect, because right now it's just dark and you don't see much. So we're gonna add something to it.
I don't think that other cord is plugged in. I'd be dead.
Shut up! Yeah, like it wasn't plugged into the outlet, so that's why the fan didn't work. The new one or the old one?
The old one.
Pull it down from the top. If it's in, we can test it that way without having to rerun everything. Oh,
It's on.
you got power, bro.
That isn't in.
It was not in. This is what happens when you're running two guys trying to plug in one hole. Bro. All right, we're on. Now we're gonna let it heat up.
Is there anything in it? It might be water. Where's it at? Oh yeah, I made Josh knock them off last night.
If this works, we'll put a fan up there and aim it down so that way it fills the hallway. Or we could just put it on the ground too and let it just go across the ground. We don't know yet. Still gotta warm up.
A few moments later.
I mean, it is still warming up though. There it is.
Another big part of Halfway to Halloween is doing inventory here in the swag shop. So we sell a bunch of merch every season. We're preparing for our next big order, which is all 40th anniversary. It's gonna be awesome. So get ready, stay tuned. Our next episode is coming next week, so get ready. I wanted a sitting mannequin just so when you come in, There's just like one creep over here. I don't know. In the pew, yeah. Get her dressed up.
Josh, that's perfect.
Ding, 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 ding. All right, let's try to build this thing, shall we? Oh, geez. Thank you.
Twist.
Yep. A little different.
See the eyelashes.
Oh, she's legit. Here she goes. It's, yeah. Let's go put her down there and see what happens.
Oh no!
Let's just carry that one.
Is that how you're gonna ride?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, huh? No airbags. We die like real men.
I also like to live dangerously.
How do you know this?
Yeah. Yeah, sit her in one of these chairs. See how awkward and weird she is.
Life size?
Oh, she's perfect. So this is the second one. They actually sent me the wrong one. I opened it up so excited like a week ago, and it was a standing mannequin, and I was like, oh. But I need one other one, I think. But these are harder to find than you'd think, to find different mannequins. And the ones you can get, they're like $400 or $500. This one, Chinese special, $100. I have these two to help you guys kind of start on the back. I've pulled out a bunch of paints and a bunch of stains and spray bottles and everything. I have them up in the garage. And we can see what you guys want to do. Cool. I was just going to have you guys start on the back and kind of experiment and see.
Yeah. I kind of think we leave it like this season.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just get. Yeah.
Wait, one more time?
While Caitlin's getting stirs, I'm gonna go back to my pumpkin spice latte real quick, because I do love pumpkins. You walk into a pumpkin, you become a part of Halloween. Don't tell anybody. I only kinda like pumpkins. Came with the Creatology craft sticks for $3. Soundtrack they have going on inside the church.
We didn't think about that. Now I've got a painted phone.
Oh no, where's it at?
So it's just little bits coming through.
Oh, I thought you mean a phone up there so you got like a racing strap.
Oh no.
It's decorative, bro.
But you might want to tell them. It is spins pretty bad. Yep, felt that one coming. I gotta get in the hole. Yeah, please, help me. Help me out.
So now we gotta come up with how you hang it like normal, screw it, and then just...
Yeah, so I want to hang it normal, and then we're gonna saw it in the middle, and then I'm gonna have you jump on it.
Me jump on it?
Yep. Yeah, these are just gonna be your supports that are gonna support the polycarbon, and then we're gonna break one so it looks broken. But yeah, we're gonna screw down the polycarbon piece, and it's gonna look like a glass floor, so you can look down into the hole. So it's gonna be a pretty trippy effect. Game plan now is we gotta run lighting all through this whole hole. The problem is, we already built it, so now we've gotta unbuild it. Get down in the hole again, and run some lights, because we forgot to do it. So, wish us luck.
It's the rebuild.
Yeah, because it does still. Oh yeah, baby. Alright. Fix. Save me. Alright. I'm cramping up. Jeez. These holes are real crampy. These are some crampy holes. Turn them on. Nope.
Nope.
Oh, there you go. Looks good. I just don't remember which app runs these lights now. Oh, you want to know why? I don't think these are app run. I think these are remote.
No app.
But not that remote either.
Oh,
Different remote. That's candles. Yep. Do you want to just grab the whole thing? Because I don't know which ones. We literally have 1,000 remotes in there. So we got to figure out which ones go to this. I swear.
6.5 hours later.
So let's put this back in, right? And then let's break that board. All right, you guys ready? Frightmare style?
Oh, that's perfect.
You want a little bit more drastic than that? I like it.
Just drop a piece of glass on there. Oh, you gotta fold his arm down.
Oh yeah.
You gotta shake hands with him.
I'll try to blow that plastic out. Yeah! Oh, do it again. I'll get it. Jesus. We'll still detail it out, but I'm also dying to put this $600 piece of polycarbon down. We don't even know if this thing fits yet. Here.
Wow, you dropped that down there, huh?
Come on, Steve. Oh gosh, now the hammer's gone too.
Oh, almost had it.
You gotta be quicker than that.
You got it? Help!
I did it.
All right, boys.
Right? Toss it back in there.
All right,
take the
idiot.
1, 2, 3. Woo! Dang! Oh. With my big muddy boots.
Yeah.
I definitely want to detail out the sides now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But it looks good, yeah.
Oh!
Nice!
Wow! Found the out of how many?
Ooh, I like that orange.
Oh, it's number 62.
62 and 3.
Perfect.
I wanted us each to be able to play it more.
Cool, thanks. I love it.
Orange is my favorite.
Orange might be my, yeah.
It's like pumpkins.
Orange and the red.
It is like pumpkin.
Red or orange?
Red does look good.
I like the red.
It's pretty sweet.
It is good.
Fire.
Fire, ice, fire, ice, fire, ice.
Dude, that's great.
You like it?
I love it. Doing the individual boards, so she's going every board.
Well, she needs the long
she's
ladder
staining
again
the side.
because
So it
she's-
pops
yeah.
each one out and kind of gives it that like black mold look, like the wood's been sitting in the woods for a while. Come in, Jeff. Not that I want to do it today, but we do need to do this too.
Yeah.
Graveyard supplies needs to be done. You can bring out the small torch and toast it.
I need to go back up there with the green though, that I realized I never did. Yeah, look at what you're doing.
Yo.
Yo, yo.
No.
What is that? Yo? Yo? Oh.
Ready? Well, it's polycarbonate. It's bulletproof, 200 times stronger than plexiglass. So, ow, I felt it. Yeah, ow. It always hurts. Yeah, hit some of those corners. Looks pretty good. I think that's a good.
You can't use my weight to test it anymore. We can try it. It's real.
Here's the real question. Can all of us stand on it together?
Oh, I ain't scared.
I ain't scared. We built it pretty well. Why are you jumping on it?
Got good bolts.
Tested by Frightmare. Kaylin, come. Jeff, come. Let's see how many people we can get on this thing real quick. This will be a real test.
That's sturdy.
You guys feel good?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us on there. We finished up. We got the glass in. All the moss is done. All the detail work. We actually did the RGB lights so we can change colors down below. We've got the skeleton hanging. So we're going to clean up now. We're going to show you guys the first look of the church. All right, the last time you guys saw the church, it was all raw wood, all unfinished. Now it's all detailed out. So now I'm going to take you guys inside and show you what we finished. One of the biggest things here at Frightmare is our attention to detail. So every scene, we try to really immerse you into that scene. So here in the church, we brought in an 1800s organ, which is a huge part of any church. We brought the pulpit in with the Holy Bible. It's got like a 1960s Holy Bible on it. Even the church pews here. We actually bought a bunch of pews, brought them in here. They looked terrible. They didn't really fit the vibe out here. So, as you can tell, these look a little bit newer. These are straight up Amazon Prime. 50 bucks straight from Amazon, but we detailed them up a little bit, made them match the scene. We put some old hymns on it. The hymns are actually from 1912. So these actually, will make you feel like you're really in this old school scene. And one of our favorite things here in the church is the hole to hell. So we built this 5-foot hole straight in the middle of the church. You actually have to walk across. So we bought this polycarbonate top to it, which is 200 times stronger than plexiglass. And you actually have to walk over this hole to hell to get to the next scene. And of course, any good scene has a good transition. So you have to go into the confessional box to exit the actual scene. One of the big scenes that we have for this year leading up to the church is the graveyard supplies. So this is actually where the groundskeeper keeps everything for the graveyard. So we've got a ton of old shovels, which we've actually collected over the past year, some crazy D-ring shovels that are more expensive than I'd like to tell you guys. But we've got the old lawn mowers, the old caskets, everything this guy needs to bury bodies. So this is his little shed. We are so stoked to give you a little behind the scenes look at the new church build for 2023. This church is actually a nod to Grace Church, which started here on the property in the late 80s. So big nod to them. We'll see you guys next week, Tuesday, 7 p.m. Tune in for the next episode.
No, I'm calling, so yeah.
Same thing, you've done this before. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you come up to the phone, press play, say your name, your age, and I want you to reset back here and show us that you're not scared to scare people. So I know you've done it before, but we're gonna try it again. We're gonna try to get you into here this year. So let's do this. Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
All right. Well,
every year, right?
Every year. Same thing, huh?
Yeah.
Well. All right, man. We'll give you a call if we want you.
We'll let you know, man. All right. Thanks, man.
every freaking year.
Every year, same dude. Just doesn't got it, man.
Some people don't make the cut.
Yeah.
That guy doesn't make the cut.
All right, who we got next?
We appreciate you coming out every year for sure. Yeah, you did a good job. We'll give you a call back if we want you. Right on. Thanks, man.
That's all he's got? All he's got is
I know.
grunt
I know.
every single time.
I know.
Just
Last
a
year was even worse. He's actually getting better though.
Yeah, okay. So what, is this like year 3 or 4?
4.
Jeez. So we got a grunter.
It's like hot.
All right, guys, thanks for coming. This is our first day of rehearsals and kind of just applications, kind of taking tryouts. So what you don't know is we're going to be doing a quick tryout with you guys. We're going to bring you back in the back and let you see if you can scare us.
Yeah, so this is our 40th anniversary this year, and we try to make sure that we have the best of the best. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna bring everybody down into one of the scenes, and we want to see that you're not scared to get in people's faces, that you guys can work the camera, that you guys can really get in the element of being scary. Do we have any questions? Anybody? Who's been here before?
Woo!
Oh, dang.
Okay.
All right, just so I know you've been here. All right. Any questions? You guys wanna know anything? Did we cover everything? Dang, we did too good of a job.
I know.
It's like we've done this for 40 years.
Yeah. All right, let's walk down through there.
So, the backstory here at Frightmare is this is a modern day Frankenstein. So we've got backstories all the way through that are like old newspaper clips. And it basically says that this guy's been robbing bodies and recreating life like Frankenstein style. And so all the monsters that are in the compound, you guys, are actually his creation. So, I mean, we've got some wild costumes, wild stuff that we put you guys into. A lot of our masks and costumes are all custom made. And yeah, and it's pretty freaking crazy. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start taking one at a time down to the dungeons.
He wanted one first, and then, one of these. Okay, let's start with you. Come on in.
All right, everybody else stay up here and don't psych yourselves out. Or do.
Oh yeah, I'll take it all. Thanks, man.
All right, let's do this. If you want to be like the creepy dude, if you want to be loud, whatever you want, we need guys that fit different scenes. So that's what we're kind of seeing, what you're comfortable with. What, are you a talker? Are you not a talker? Does that make sense? Okay. For everybody that doesn't know, he's been coming to Frightmare for the past decade, and he's been the first one.
Oh yeah, this is okay.
The first one at the gate every year.
Hell yeah.
So and he was waiting till he was 16 to come down and work.
Yeah.
So I knew this. I knew that you were getting ready to be 16.
For so long for today. So
all right, that's
good.
awesome.
Well,
all right, Garrett. So we want you back. So you need to be back here at 6 o'clock next Wednesday. All right. We'll have a calendar for you so you can fill it out just to make sure, be thinking about what days you might need off or not at all. We'd love to have you every day.
All right.
Sounds good? Hey man.
Garrett, dude, good job, brother.
Thank you.
All right, so basically tonight we have everybody fill out all their paperwork and we walk them through the haunt. So we get to go through and show everybody exactly what we've done for the whole season, and we let them pick their own spots for the guys that have been here over the years. And for everybody new, we kind of see what vibes with them. If they're a creepy actor, if they want a talking part, there's a bunch of different parts we have all over. So we kind of walk everybody through and see where they'd fit best tonight. So let's see how they do.
Yep, that's it.
Welcome to the 2023 season, 40th anniversary. This is everybody that made it past auditions. There's a lot that didn't, so good job.
I say fried, you say mare. Fried, fried, fried.
This is terrible. You guys have got to get in practice. Ready?
I say fried, you say mare. Frightmare, you say compound. Frightmare! Compound!
What's that?
Frightmare! Compound! Frightmare! Compound!
All right, there's Josh Holder. Go ahead.
Well, I guess Dan needs no intro. This is Dan. Dan is one of our guys in back. He does a lot of the creating, a lot of the lighting, a lot of the special effects. Steve Gartman, he is also one of our creators in back. He builds a lot back there, does all the lights, sound. Where's Matt at? Matt's back there. He's not going to come up here for no reason. He's going to sit in back where nobody can see him. This is Matt. He also, same token, back here building, lights, sound, does security. You know Troy. You know myself, Josh. You got Kayleen, my little sister, in the Frightmare shirt. She will do a lot of the paperwork. My girlfriend Marissa's right next to her. She will also be doing a lot of the paperwork. We got JT, who's been spending every waking hour out here building all summer long. His little brother, also Mikey, he's been our chainsaw guy for
years. I think it's important to know that this is a family-run haunted house. It was started by Josh and Kayleen's dad and mom 40 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's only been run by family. It's been kept in the family. It's nice to see we have a lot of cousins and family members that come out. Dan and Matt and Steve, these guys are like family. And so that's one of the things, that atmosphere, and it's also what's different, from us and others. We're not corporate. And you'll see a lot of the haunted houses in Denver now and across the nation are starting to be bought out by corporations. And that's just not our style. So we keep it in the family, and we keep it real, and we rely on our crew to make it work. A couple things. So tonight what we're going to do, we're going to walk you through our haunted house in groups of about 10 to 12. Each one of these guys will take their group. We're going to walk you through, show you the spots, show you the different characters, the different positions we have. And then at the end, we're going to sit down, and Josh and I will bring up your application, your calendar, and we'll talk to you about a position.
Well, then, Matt, you take them.
Yeah, Matt, go. Okay.
Wait, should we go first so we can sit down at the end?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, if you've already been here, step on this side.
VIP.
Get over there.
VIP.
Come on. All right, guys, let's go. Come on.
Get over there.
First 10, you can come with me.
I was going to take it first 10.
Oh, you were? Okay, you take first.
Nope,
10.
you do it now.
Okay, I'm going.
Game over.
There we go.
I'm not doing it.
First 10, come on in. Come on in.
Right here? ACDC 10.
Stop! All right, I got you guys. So, I'm gonna give them a little bit of a head start. Troy's a talker. Circle around in here. This is your modern day Frankenstein. So this guy's in here, he's working on bodies. Every body and every creature that he creates is dumped down the slide, which he used to go down. But, and that's all the creatures that roam the compound now, are everything this first guy has created. We actually get a ton of people that make it to right here, crying, done for, and so out here we actually have pins that have a picture of a chicken on it, said I chickened out of the Frightmare Compound. And so that way, everybody's supposed to have fun out here. We want, even if you try to make it through, at least you go home with something, right? So this room, this is called the water wheel. We normally do a lumberjack here. We normally have somebody with a big axe in here. He is sitting here wrapping up bodies. And this is just one of those rooms that's just kind of a big, intimidating body chopping room. So we go through the moss cave. So everybody gets about this low. So anybody taller than this, watch your heads. The moss cave's been here for about 35 years. So it gets dark. Keep your hands in front of you. If you have a phone, you can turn on your lights. But this is where all the moss guys are. So we have full ghillie suits, and when you're against the wall, nobody can see you. So it's wild. You'll be rolling through, and the wall will start moving because it's a person. All right, so this is another, we call this the welder miner. So you come in, there's a miner at the beginning of the building. It's a pop-out scare. This guy, it's not on, so it's anticlimactic. But this actually sparks. So at night, this throws big sparks. So he'll be sitting here working, then he can grab it and kind of come over here and slam it on this, and it sparks all over the place. This is actually one of the original spots of Frightmare, so this is probably close to 40 years old right here. If you guys notice all these poles, they are all cut off right at your heads. That used to be about 8 to 9 foot tall, and you'd be underground right now. So we actually end up redoing it, digging lower, and we go into the lower mine shaft now. Now you guys see all these shovels? We've collected these for the past year. I've literally bought them off of everybody I could find. So this is gonna be one of the new scenes for this year. You're coming into, this is the graveyard supply shed. And so you got all the shovels, you got an old lawnmower, all the caskets, and we're gonna go into the graveyard now, and then you're gonna go into the old church scene. So you guys are entering into the hillbilly scene. So this is kind of like a wrong turn type character. Last year we did like screwed up clown figure in here. He'd stand underneath that light pole and just let the light hang over him. He just stood there real quiet until people got up and thought he was fake. So then we're gonna come out of here. You're gonna go straight into the farm scene. All right, so welcome to the farm. This is, normally on the audio out here, it literally says, welcome to the farm. Pork's not the only thing on the menu tonight. And there's water pouring out of this water tank right here, coming down. This truck right here has something called cold sparks, and it's a machine that comes shooting out off the hood and throws like 20-foot sparks back this way. And then we're basically gonna be entering in. This character is normally a female warning about her husband's gone crazy and he's the farmer. And now the silo over here is all the slaughtered animals. They took all their animals and slaughtered them. And of course, the farmer is the chainsaw guy on the other side. Get you?
Yeah.
Of course it went off on you. I love it. I love it. You hadn't seen that one yet, have you? I was gonna say, we just installed that the other day. And I was trying to see where it was gonna go off on people. So I'm glad he got you.
Yep.
All right, so this is the compound campground. We've talked about this scene forever. We added it last year. I always just wanted to get old, creepy ass trailers and make people walk through them because they literally were done in the 70s. This one we got in Wyoming, and we literally plugged it in and all the lights worked on it. The faucet runs, like it's creepy as hell. So this is the compound campground. This is a good spot for on cold nights. It's nice up here. Everybody else is cold, you're in here. So this is the Exorcist. So this is a classic scene from Frightmare. We normally have a female on the bed here, and she's sitting here acting like she's having an exorcism, and then she starts levitating up. And so it's all hidden underneath her sheets, so you can't tell, but it looks like she's totally levitating. So yeah, this is the Exorcist of Emily Rose. Oh, dang. All right, you guys made it out. No one died, which is good. So now, that's the exit of Frightmare. Now, when everybody comes out, they go through the Monster Museum. These are all the props and things that we have saved over the past 40 years. They used to just be in a shed back here, and we're like, you know, it'd be really cool if we just put them all in a museum and let everybody go through. So you get to come in and kind of read about all the props and everything that have been here for the past 40 years. Cool. Well, we'll see you boys next week.
Yep. Miners.
All right.
Make sure you
All right,
get
dude.
some boots, and if you need some, ask Josh for some
Oh, yeah.
boots. Oh, okay. All right.
Boots or dark shoes?
Dark shoes,
Yeah.
boots. Those work
Cool.
right there.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect, dude.
Alrighty.
All right. We'll see you boys. Done.
Is that it?
That's it. Easy.
Yeah.
We got a full staff.
Full crew. Now
Yep.
we just have to figure out who's going to be here on what days.
Yep.
That's going to be
It's
the
not our
killer.
job.
Yeah, that's
That's
not our
Natalie.
job. We just put them in the right spot, and then they have figured out.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Cool.
We got some good people.
Yep. Well, a lot of those people could work every night too, which is nice.
Yeah.
That's really good. All right. Game on.
Perfect.
I guess turn on the show. Let's roll.
Turn on the lights.
We're open.
We're open.
Game on.
We got our crew.
All right, tonight is dress rehearsal night. So we bring everybody in, we show them their costumes, we show them where they are in the haunt. We kind of give them some tips on what's happening in the haunt. So everybody has another job to kind of leads up to another actor. So we want everybody to kind of work together. It's all a consistent story. So these dress rehearsals really help show these guys, hey, this is the storyline that I'm in. So tonight we're gonna kind of put these guys out there, show them where they are, what they're doing, and roll from there. So when we break out here on Friday night, remember where we're going?
Okay.
Because
it's gonna be dark?
It's gonna be dark and it's gonna look different.
All right.
So remember this. And this is your farm right here. No trespassing. You got your dog. This is sitting here dumping water down. Okay. We're gonna have all these screwed up. These are all, we'll give you like a pitchfork or something you can have, right? And yeah, but this is just my favorite new toy.
All right.
So these are called cold sparks. And the cold sparks, they get up to 65 degrees. They actually won't catch anything on fire.
Okay.
This is what they use indoors at concerts.
We're gonna go this way. So when you're coming in, this is a best way because the flow of traffic is gonna be this way. So if you ever pull out a spot, this is the way to come back in. But as we come through here, they're just now coming out of, basically they were downstairs, underground, they come up. This is a rope hallway, they're gonna come around here, we'll have this guy cruising. So the whole scene, your lumberjack, you know, it's a water wheel, a lot of history here, a lot of stuff. Anytime they're stopping, make sure you scare them that way. Okay. Because the thing here is that they'll stop up at the mine when they're going into the moss cave, they'll stop there. And so you can, at that point, get them going, you know, come out and scare them again, go back, because the biggest thing is flow. You always want to scare them forward, not back. If you're doing good throughout the season, you will literally wear this out. Cool, so we'll go back up to the garage. We have a hanger up there for you. It has the same number as the bottom of the axe, so you're gonna want to keep your mask, your gloves, put the gloves in the pockets on there, and then hang everything up on the hanger that's in there with your number on it, and it'll be yours for the season.
Cool. Hey, what up, dude?
So,
all right.
We got gatekeeper.
Yep.
And lower miner.
Oh, I love it. I love it. All right.
It's kind of like that doctor that cutting stuff up. So here we want you to try this on, see if it fits, and then we're gonna put you in with this,
like
with some tools, like a tool belt.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay?
That's like a butcher apron.
So the butcher aprons. Okay.
I love that one. So Jeff and Caitlin actually just made this one. It's got all the rust colors on it. It's freaking bad.
It's all her. I get no credit in any of this. Caitlin made all those.
Well, you did a badass job. And so you were down here. You know, you can be, if you don't want to talk, you don't have to. You can be sniffing them and looking around them and really just getting in their bubble. What, do you like the mask? Do you like everything?
Surprisingly breathable too.
Is it? Good.
The leathers and like all in your face kind of smell.
Good. Well, it's brand new. We just had, we were just at Trans World, Troy and I think we paid like $500, $600.
Seriously?
Yeah, one of our good buddies made that for us. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah,
Scared of My Shadow. So she does badass work. But
oh, I've seen her work actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is her work. Yeah.
Right.
What questions do you have?
That you answered.
Nothing?
Questions.
I've done this once or twice.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're gonna flip flop. You want to get her a costume, and I'll take her upstairs. You just got to go upstairs in this barn. Most people. Well, the hardest one was, what was the last girl's name? Your buddy? Your friend?
Jessica.
Jessica.
Yeah.
Jess, she literally has probably the hardest spot to get to.
Oh, really?
Because there's like 3 or 4 gates, and you got to go through all these weird areas. So yours is easy to get to. So you're either gonna run this room or that room, depending on who's here that night, what night you're here, right? You come around here, there's an exorcism going on. You have this girl laying on a bed in here, having a full-blown exorcism. This raises up. She levitates up. So you can either be sitting here and just like freaking out, like talking to yourself if you want to. And then this normally closed, and people come in and they're you know, looking around. Everybody's in panic. You open the fridge and they go through.
Oh, okay.
So and this is how they exit out. So the scene is, you've got one miner here, And he's the greeter miner. And then you have one miner here. We call him the doorway miner. So he scares here. And then you've got one more, you got two more miners in front of you. So you're the last miner before they go into the lower mine. Come out, right?
Right.
And you don't want to swing these, but you do want to be dragging it. So once they pass you, you can kind of keep dragging it after them, right?
Right.
A big thing here is you want to make sure that you keep the path clear so you aren't bottlenecking anybody and stopping them.
Yeah.
But this is a good spot. Do you want to talk? Are you going to be a talker, or do you want to
I mean, I can talk. Sure.
either talk or grunt and moan? You can kind of just be that guy that's just gnarly.
I'll probably experiment with both, honestly.
Good, okay, yeah, I love that. This opening spot is kind of what we're gonna do too, is just experiment with a bunch of different things. And we'll come through and work with you too and say, all right, I think this is working better than that, or this, we got better reactions doing it this way. So yeah, this will be your spot right here. You're the cart miner, so, oh, Troy.
I know.
Oh, Troy, you almost got in it. Oh, jeez.
Like right at the last
second. I saw it at the last second too. So you can duck through this gate, okay?
Right.
So this is the security area.
Right.
All right, hang that up. Let's see where Troy's at, and we'll keep rolling. So you're ready to roll, bro.
Yeah.
You're done. All right, you got your boots already? You're ready, bro. Easy. Where are we at?
Let's do what Derek, because
Okay.
he's your graveyard, or he is gonna be in the,
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know.
Think about it. Where is it?
Position, it is.
I don't know. The suspense is killing me.
No, he's going to be in the groundskeeper for the church.
Oh my gosh, that whole
I
thing?
know, I couldn't think of groundskeeper. That's what we wanted, remember?
Derek, what up, dude? How are you? Hey, nice shirt.
I know.
I like that. We're gonna go to the spot first, or
Let's get him a
costume first? All right. Either ripped pants are fine, or black pants, or yeah, exactly, black shoes. Dude, I love it though. That's gonna be wicked. You know your position, you know your costume, you know your mask. You ready to rock and roll? I'll see you Friday night.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, cool. See you later. Thank you. All right, that's a wrap for dress rehearsal. Everybody knows their spots. Everybody's got their costumes picked out. They know where to go. They know their role in the haunted house. Super important. Now for the big show. It's time for opening weekend next weekend. So get your tickets at thefrightmarecompound.com or tune in next Tuesday, 7 p.m. We'll see you at the next episode.
No, I can't do that. I cannot do that.
Yeah, blow that out. Hold down the on button when you're carrying it. It's gonna click and instantly click and turn on and create roll. And then it did this.
Let's turn on some music up here. We got T-minus 20 minutes. Want that? A little Motley Crue? Okay. This is 80s Halloween remix. Oh, that's right. There's no music above us, is there? And there's a speaker right above your head. Not a good start. Not a good start. Dang it. This is also out. Two things we got to replace. Two speakers. Which? A white speaker to haunted house? Who bought that? It's probably me. I probably got a great deal on it, but I hate it, so we got to replace it anyway. Dang it. So we got two speakers to replace. People are lining up. It's about time to start the show. Get ready. 2023, baby. It's about time. What's up, guys? It is opening weekend here at the compound. We're so stoked. We've been working around the clock to get this place ready to go. Last night it actually rained like crazy out here. We've been pumping out the mine shafts for the past 8 hours. It was about knee deep down there. So it's been a wild 24 hours, but it's here. We're ready to rock and roll. So let's go in back and let's go have some fun. Good, she's here. 2 minutes before, she's ready. She's ready, come on, Teresa. What can you do? Mama T, just let her do it.
When you're the owner, that's what happens, right? You can do what you want when you own the place.
All right, guys, let's do this. Let's do this.
You're gonna be all dressed up and doing that same thing, like, what the heck am I doing? Like, what did I get myself into? So, but it'll pass when you have fun. That's number one. So, I know a couple people are kind of worried about, I don't know if I'm getting scared. I don't know if I'm, you know, not all scares are jump out scares. I mean, it's that creepy feeling that, you know, that you get when you get the goosebumps and the up your spine and you're just like, okay, that's freaky.
You don't want to, like, you don't want to go full force and then, you know, because when we start working every night, you gotta protect that voice so that you know, so that you have it through the whole season.
All right, Dan, you ready?
Well, I thought maybe somebody else would like to do it.
Oh, dang. Anybody out to lead us out?
I'm looking at one right now, Josiah.
Oh, called out.
Let's do it.
The dancing young.
All right, everybody ready? Yeah! I say right, you say there. Right, there, right, there, right, there, right, there.
Ready? You ready? All right. Game time, baby. Get freaky.
All right, good luck. You ready? Let's do this. All right, kid. Let's do it. Rock and roll. All right. Let's do it. Oh, there he is.
Oh, is he hiding? Oh.
All right, we're open.
Rock and roll.
Ready?
Let's do this. Ready to be freaky as hell?
And good.
All right, you have your axe?
Yeah, it's over here. Rock and roll. Yep.
Nathan's ready?
Roll. All right.
I like the barrel right in the middle. That's good. Yeah.
Oh, nice,
all right.
bro. All right. We're open. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. You do what you said with your chest open over there.
Well, look, we got some fog going.
Dude, that looks sick. So excited for this. We've been waiting a long time to get this one going.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep. Well, we're gonna need that step stool that's in here.
They're back.
What are those?
I'm so sad right now.
That was a 1942 model.
Those ones came out of the bar.
They're back in a jiffy. Hey Josh, these are also old speakers. Roger that. Wanna go somewhere fun?
Where are you going?
Let's go to the shed.
Oh, okay.
Great time.
In here somewhere.
Are they white?
Here, we'll take anything. Here's a one.
There's one.
So we have one speaker.
You find one? Hold your legs again.
Two. There more than life. Oh, there's two. That's a big one. That's a good one.
And another little guy.
Dang it.
Not working?
Nope. Might be a blown speaker.
Me.
Nope.
Checking the wire. The gates are beat.
Game over. All right, I'll give you that. Need some speakers. So sad. Sad days. Do they?
People do a lot of crazy things out here. Puke, poop, pee.
The 3 P's.
Seize.
Seize?
Pass out. Fall.
Oh, 4 P's.
4 P's.
Usually most people get hurt because their friends knock them over. Just trample them.
Damn.
Yeah.
Seriously.
They'll be running. They'll like run from each other and then collide together. Like that's the number one
like
thing.
A cartoon.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing that's ever happened here?
Craziest thing? I don't think we want it on camera.
Yeah. No doubt.
All right. I don't know how we're all gonna fit in this.
All right in the back.
Okay, that's good. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Have them lights. Oh wait, do you like that one?
I like them all.
Oh, will they make it? Will they make it?
Oh.
Oh man, I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, I got skills is what I'm saying.
Oh my God, this is gonna end in tragedy.
You know what, we're gonna go this way, we'll come out and surprise him in the parking lot. Oh, dude, it's could get interesting. So we're just doing a burger check. So all things being funny, so we do this like, I don't know, at busy nights, 5, 6, 8, 10 times, whatever night, just make sure everything's going good. Drive out here, make sure nobody's being stupid in the parking lot, which usually they are. But it just gives a presence that we're here and lets them know what's up. All right, so we gotta go in here real quick. This is normally the secondary parking lot, but we also have our employees that park back here, so we gotta make sure their stuff's good too, because people tend to walk in here and be stupid. Oh man, so that was kind of the loop around. We'll go back around. We'll head back over and park it for now, but that's kind of our loop that we do to make sure everything's going good.
I have a giant ass
The floor on the person underneath. I learned my lesson on that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That you don't do. I don't have a problem cleaning it, but you just make sure that nobody runs into me and we just sort of slow them down. We'll go faster as we go.
Alright, I'll follow you. I'll hold this.
Okay, you go first. That's how you clean it up. Alright, upstairs is all clean. We're good to go.
Still no flamethrower. I'm a big letdown. So fire's not working. Normally we hit a button, we got a 30-foot fire that can pop up, flamethrower. So instead right now we got the fog rolling, we're gonna get this pumped up, at least it'll come through the smokestack, get that ambiance, get that feel for being part of the house. But tomorrow we'll have this flamethrower rolling again and be ready to go for next week. I'm low tonight. I'm only at 12,107.
Dang it.
I got 10,000.
I'm low too. I'm at 12.2 or 10.2.
10. Dang. I know. I had a lot of close calls for my truck to the house, truck to the house. Oh.
I'm at 10,998. Oh, 11:02.
Yeah!
Dang it.
Oh, Ryder.
Like a 5-hour nap.
Exactly.
I forgot I put down Ryder all night.
I'm going to.
46,000.
No, he sleeps inside.
Oh, he.
Not tonight.
Yeah, that ain't gonna be good.
Put him on the treadmill.
Exactly, yeah. Here you go.
Church part in the back.
Church, good. That's what we just built this year.
And everyone ran for the chainsaw.
All right, good.
Not like 2 around the corner, around the trees, that was definitely the scariest.
Good.
So I thought the scenes are super cool. Like there's just a bunch of different environments that you're in that I wish we had more time to enjoy, but we were too scared, so we were just running through.
Let's go tell these girls down at the escape rooms. It really sucks when I leave these girls out here and then we just kill like the lights. They're like, are we done, guys? Oh yeah, by the way, you've been done for 40 minutes. Oh yeah, non-stop, dude. It's a good one. No one's beat it?
No one has beat it.
That's the hardest one. I know.
One more group.
Did you guys did anybody beat that one? That's easy, medium, and hard. Yeah, well.
I feel like 6 people.
Hey, you find out who your dumb friends are. That's what I say. That one's real hard. Even if you're smart. I know. It is, but there's a lot of hints to it. So if you put together the hints right, it does work.
With the lights?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, non-stop.
So does the code on the top, does that have to do with anything on the top?
Does it? All right, so after you girls are done, we can close up. All right? All right, guys. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming out. Check out the YouTube channel. You guys are probably going to be on there now. All right, guys, it is a wrap. Opening weekend was a huge hit. We worked out all the kinks, replaced speakers, adjusted the lighting. We even got the fog machine set perfectly. The new ticketing system, which we introduced back at halfway to Halloween, that's all working great, thank God. So you can go get your tickets now at thefrightmarecompound.com. And as always, we'll see you guys next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Another super important part out here at the compound is the CCU, the Compound Containment Unit, which is just our security team. We need to make sure everybody's having a great time, but also staying safe while doing it. So we have accesses all over the compound, hidden doors. We need to make sure we can get everywhere really quick. So come on, I'll show you.
They have like 15 lights.
How do we get I'm gonna close you.
Okay.
We actually have areas back here for our fog machines, our amplifiers. We can run all of our music and all of our equipment. Like right down here, this is a chiller box. This will keep all your fog at about a knee high. We have all of our amplifiers for this scene. So this is actually for the church here. This is actually for the graveyard. So anytime we need to adjust anything, it's all right here in the scene and ready to go. Another fun thing we do back here behind the scenes, we always have fun props for all the security guards to actually play with. This one's stuck right now. There we go. And this way we can actually scare groups as well. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Behind the Screens. Thanks for following along the journey. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like it, turn on your notifications, whatever you gotta do. On this episode, we're gonna show you guys everybody that's come through the compound. We got crazy celebrity guests. We have the huge country music star, Dustin Lynch came through. We've got Ari Lehman, who plays the first Jason. We've got Alex Benson, he played in Child's Play. He played the boy in the movie Chucky. We've got just tons of people every year that are just stopped by the compound. So we try to have this huge wall full of everybody that comes through, so they can sign things and they can kind of say, hey, I've been to the compound. And tonight we've got a super special guest for you guys. Super Mascot Rocky. He's the #1 mascot in the NBA. I guess he's bringing his buddy Larry out. I haven't met him yet. But he's from the Denver Nuggets. They just won the World Championship and he wants to come here to the compound to come scare with us. So let's go get everybody prepped.
What the?
Oh, he's about to get that.
Dude.
Yeah, so when you walk through here, don't.
Careful, careful, careful. No, bro. I just opened it. I just opened it.
Welcome back, welcome back. Hey, can you guys all take a look over that way? You know what it is? So it is going to be a full moon tonight. It's going to be a little busier tonight. Make sure you guys are staying in character. That was a biggie this last time, and then following through. Okay? You want to talk about the blood?
Bro, I've got good news. I got bad news.
He's got good news and bad news.
Which one do you guys want? No, okay, I'll give you the bad news.
Always get the bad news first.
Yeah, that's the rule.
It's actually not bad news.
The bad
news, it's just we didn't communicate it very well.
No, I didn't say it very well because we just let everybody roll.
Yeah.
This was my fault. I'm gonna blame it on Troy though. So,
that's how it goes. It's
that's
good.
normally how it is. The blood. Are you guys missing blood? You guys don't look very bloody. It's a sad night, but I'll tell you why. Because I went out to the concrete and all my concrete had blood drops all over it, and that doesn't come off. And we scrubbed it forever. In the back of this garage here, I can still see a bunch. We just had all this stuff painted, and there's blood marks all over the back. And so I put everybody in timeout. That's what you guys get. I'm gonna let you out of timeout tonight, don't worry. But I just wanted to bring it up, make sure everybody knows. Make sure when you guys are doing blood, do it out here. Do it away from the rocks. Do it before you go to your spots. That way, if you guys are gonna drip and do stuff, don't go back on the concrete. Don't spray the garage. I work so hard out here to keep it clean, and it's just like, yeah, that's what I feel like. So, good. That's it. I'll give you guys your blood back. You guys can all have it. I love all of you. Yeah, I know. It's a sad day. That was my sadness for you. The fun part about tonight is we have Rocky from the Denver Nuggets coming through with, he's got the national championship trophy. He's up here. He's gonna be scaring some people. He's gonna be hiding behind some scenes, doing some fun stuff, going through. So if you guys see Rocky going through, big mascot, you really can't miss him. Scare the hell out of him. Because he's gonna be coming through. We're gonna have cameras. Troy's gonna be going off. He's got his camera guys too. So he's gonna be good. This is what Rocky does during Halloween. So you guys might be onto the Nuggets games. When they'll always show, like, you know, what Rocky does during the summer, what he does. This is what Rocky does for Halloween. So he's gonna come out and go through haunted houses, and then he's gonna get a wild hair and go off and try to scare people himself and do some weird stuff. So that'll be fun tonight. So make sure you guys stay in character on camera, and don't think it's weird when there's a giant mountain cat walking through here. What is he? He's a mountain lion. Mountain cat. Mountain cat. He's a cool cat.
Where are you, Michael? Yeah, he got the first P, right? So we got to give him the badge.
Oh yeah, you got your first badge. Woo!
Alana, where's Alana? Where's our nurse? Come on up, Alana.
What she got?
She's got scare factors.
Oh, dang. All right. It kind of looks like you too.
Do it again.
She got this one.
Oh, Mikey's got the review reaper. Where are you, Mikey?
Mikey, where you at? Good job, dude. Thank you. So this,
and this time we have Sam down for that.
Sam, good job. This also looks like you.
For that.
Nice.
So the golden one.
Where you at? Good job, Trinity.
Corman's Pumpkin. This guy is
this one.
He takes his acting serious, his costume serious, and he has it all done. And that's Dave, the miner down below.
Dave, where you at?
Can't do it without him. It's our front gate, Owen. We got you.
Where you at? Good job, there. Good job.
So thank you guys. It's going great.
Yeah, dude. Good job to everyone. So it is 8:02. Dan, you ready to lead these guys out?
Yes,
ready to
sir.
rock and roll?
Go, Dan! All right! Who's excited tonight? Yeah! I say Fred! You say Bear! Fred! 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 I say Frightmare! You say Compound! Frightmare! Compound!
Are you coming in this way?
I don't know, whatever you want.
I think they're planning on coming in from down there.
Okay, so go down 108th and down?
Maybe just drive down that way.
Dude, I should actually have the blueberries all the way down there. I know we're gonna wait till there, but if we have it coming all the way in, that's even more fun.
Do it.
It's riskier.
What is it illegal?
Probably a little bit. No, it's not illegal. Bro, we're totally legal.
Oh yeah.
We're set. Be right back. I'm gonna go do some legal.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys coming out. I got a special little guest. You might know as the mascot of the world champion, Denver Nuggets. We got Rocks coming in right now. Put your hands together. He's coming in and say what let me hear you go.
Good luck. Game over. Gotta send it through. You better protect that thing. Oh,
who's next? Well. What have we got here? Cat meat. Never had that before. Oh, ain't that pretty? Be a real shame if someone broke it, wouldn't it? Try to live longer than the others. Lion flesh, my favorite.
This guy, right? Don't be scared. It gets cold. It's too close. Oh, dude, it hurts. Right here is where you're gonna blast them. Maybe right here. You just kind of want to point it down so you're not blasting your face. But pass and you can look. Nope. You're up, first up. Me hiding in bushes.
on the bed was cool.
The
air blaster, but that's a good one.
We're scary.
That was something different. Yes, that's a wrap.
It's David Arquette. Congratulations on the big 4-0. 40. I hope you guys have a killer Halloween season.
Hello, boils and ghouls. It's your old pal, John Kassir, the voice of the Crypt Keeper. And tonight's tale I call the Frightmare Compound.
Welcome back to Behind the Screens. On this episode, we thought it'd be fun to take scaring to the streets. So we've got the Frightmare truck. It's a 1947 Chevy that we're actually building a box in back that'll actually open and close and act like we have a person in back. So we've got Troy and Steve back here working on it right now. We're gonna get to building and get to scaring. So let's roll.
Make sure to set this by itself.
Oh God.
Drill, we got the truck running.
I'm struggling.
Why?
I don't know.
Do you think we should reinforce that top with a 2x4?
We might. Yeah, well, we could because then we'd see it. I mean, that wouldn't be bad, is it?
I think straight up and down is gonna be stronger. If you're going back on it, think about if your arm is back there, it's harder to push up on something than if it's at the very end, right?
Because it's bendo. So, I mean, you got here.
Just... This is what I gotta deal with the whole time. Don't keep going. You ready? Wait. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly how you thought it was. Nope, let it drop. Nope, let it drop. Don't lie to me. Yeah. That's perfect. There you go. There we go.
I'm glad we moved with the center.
And we did it.
Yeah. Stick your hand in it.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, no.
Oh my God, babe, you're making me.
I was like, you know what? I'm just willing to find out.
That is tight.
Metal.
What? Did you see? Don't do it.
Now this is the point here where we need to put speakers in. Did it come with speaker wire?
Yeah. But what do you do on both sides there?
Yeah, that's gangster, dude.
Right?
So we got 1, 2, 3 over. Since everything's floating off, just do it.
It's opposite. Normally they're tight and you start them. Loose them up. 3 days. Took us a minute.
Yes!
Boom, baby. Okay, well. Don't hurt me, buddy. Didn't break down. Let's go register this thing, huh?
You guys register?
Yep, we
Awesome. sauce?
We've got tickets for online.
Who are you?
Josh Holder.
Yes. What I need you to do then is just because
Okay.
you have the information didn't come through.
Okay.
If you could go ahead and fill that out, and then we'll get you whatever else you need.
Look under that thing.
I'm
Right here.
too.
No, don't.
No.
It's right here.
Cool.
Yeah, the new exhaust will get you every time.
I knew
I knew you. Yeah, exactly. I'm afraid to.
I
Why?
was like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do the horn.
Watch out for that, boss. Oh, it's on your head.
Don't put that on there.
It's gonna be
The two-way switch, you know, where it goes off on that, and then you can hit the air horn if you want to, too. That's
cool.
It's pretty funny, huh?
Every time.
I know. It still gets. I mean, it's an air horn. It's not. I don't know if I like it. Here you go. No, it won't get you. It won't get you. Okay, she can. Ready? Not sure about it. Just watch he comes out sometimes. Here you go. Don't worry, he's good. There's a big monster in there. But he's trapped in there, don't worry. He can't come out. If the front gate guy hears it, it's game over in the haunted house.
This one's the scary one.
See? See? That's a scary one too.
That ringing noise, what'd you say?
Yeah, exactly. Well, we normally have it back here when people are watching that, and it got the air horns down here. So it always is out at their feet. So that's always funny.
Ford, William Chavez, Steve Storch, 1969 Red Firebird. You just didn't know it.
I like that guy.
Best paint.
Oh, it's definitely not us.
This is a
Suck
okay,
less.
we're waiting for him. We're waiting for James. He's in the
Here.
Pack her up.
Pack this loser up.
Losing awards there.
We're not here to lose. So we're leaving the car show. We got to roll downtown right now. We're going to stop by the Argonaut liquor store. We built a big display for them. We teamed up with White Claw, the Argonaut, and Halloween. We need to make sure that they've got flyers, posters, everything set up properly. And then we're going to roll down to the Mansion on Colfax, which is one of our bars that we turned into a Halloween bar for all of October. So we're going to stop by there, and then we're going to see what kind of reactions we can get out of some people if we go around honking the horn. So let's see what we got. Let's go. We're down here at the Argonaut liquor store right now. We actually built this display for them this year. We teamed up with White Claw, Argonaut, and Halloween. We can stop by here, grab some flyers. You can save $4 off the Frightmare. Halloween is one of the biggest Halloween parties on Halloween weekend, and Argonaut is one of the best liquor stores down on Colfax. So stop by and check it out.
stuff like that, keep it alive, man.
Yeah.
You know, keep it on, brother.
Alright guys, thanks for tagging along with us today. We had a great time at the car show. If you guys do see this truck out, make sure you guys take a picture, tag us on social media. We're always giving away free VIP passes to everyone that does that. Make sure you guys subscribe, turn on your notifications. We drop new videos every Tuesday at 7 p.m. So until next week, we'll see you guys. Hey there, we are on Great Day, Colorado at 9:30 this morning. Thank you.
It's good. And then clip it to the left side of your collar because the way you're going to be sitting, you're going to be talking, your head's going to be facing this way.
Help me, Dad. Dad, tie my tie.
Nice to see you. How are you?
Can't stop.
It's a steak. You probably know this place. It's the #1 rated haunted house in Colorado. It's called the Frightmare Compound.
So that's right. This year they're actually giving back to the community by helping kids in need get the perfect Halloween costume. It's called Raising Spirits. And of course, the king of Halloween, Josh Holder, the owner of the Frightmare Compound. And Marissa is also here, live in studio with us. Guys, great to see you both.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for having us. So every season, we do more than just scare people. We want to give back to the community that's supported us for all these years. This year, we're going one step further. We're actually going up to Children's Hospital to all these kids that actually can't leave their rooms. We're packing these Halloween bags full of, you know, the coloring books, the beanies, all the socks, just a bunch of fun Halloween things. So it's going to be an amazing event.
This is fantastic.
It really is. You were telling me about this in our break, and I started welling up. I mean, what you do, Josh, and what you do, Marissa, it's amazing. It really is. And you're actually bringing some of them to your Frightmare Compound. Is that right?
Yeah, so we're actually, after we do the whole Children's Hospital gig, we are going up to an orphanage in northern Colorado, and we are taking all these costumes. We're gonna go shopping at Spirit Halloween, buy a ton of costumes for everybody, drop them all off, and then we're gonna send up the Ghost Ride bus that you toured a couple weeks ago. We're actually taking that up there, picking all the kids up and bringing them down to do a behind the scenes look at the haunted house.
We want to touch on the bracelet because this is actually how you guys get those donations in.
The bracelets are $5 and all profit is going to these events. So these help us get all these bags together, these help us buy all these costumes and are able to bring all these kids down. So it's frightmarecompound.com. You can get yourself a charity bracelet and it's a Raising Spirits bracelet. We actually are doing a big thing this year called Behind the Screens at the Frightmare Compound. So on YouTube, it's called Behind the Screens, and we're gonna have a big episode on just this Raising Spirits event.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited to watch. Best of luck, you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing what you do.
Appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
All right.
That was awesome. That was great.
Good, yeah.
Yay, I'm so excited.
Me too. My name's Josh. I own Frightmare Haunted House up the street. Very cool. Good. You?
Good. Well, that's awesome what you're doing. Good.
Heck yeah, dude. It'll be fun.
Thank you.
So yeah, we're gonna go do some shopping. We got 20 kids to buy for us. Kids riding a dinosaur. Look at this.
That is so cute.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do one girl, one. Yeah, so I was buying
Neato. N-E-E-Do. Looks pretty neat.
There's the flaming hot.
We're gonna need some bags.
Yes, please.
Got a lot of costumes for you.
Heck yeah, dude.
There's something else.
Cool, dude. I definitely will, man. Thank you.
Yeah, it's still tough.
All right. Easy. Thank you.
Want to drape it over?
Kinda, I think.
It'll hold it. Okay, perfect.
Good enough. Here you go.
Oh, not long enough. Can't reach.
Doesn't look like it does anything.
That's good idea.
Nice.
Good job.
I contributed.
You did. You've done a lot of things. You turned on the on switch at one time.
Oh, I was right. I did.
You did very good. So if we leave right now, 1:28 is when we're gonna get there. I think we're supposed to be there by 1:30. So we're
Perfect.
right on time.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, I think we can get it. Just kidding. I guess I'll use costumes. What up? You got me trying. Yeah, so we've got this big bus that does ghost tours in Denver. What we're planning on was bringing it up here, getting you guys, so you guys can come do a behind-the-scenes tour at Frightmare.
Awesome.
Right on.
Sorry, that was crazy.
No, that's perfect. Let's set up a day though. We can bring that bus up and get everybody coming out. It'll be really fun.
Awesome. Okay, they are all in.
Check. With cat faces, if these fit me, I would have kept them.
Well, this is just so exciting because every year you guys do something so special for these kids and or for families in general. So I can't wait for us to get over there and drop these off.
It's definitely gonna be a fun one. Something a little different for sure with all the at the hospital. Instead of bringing everybody out to the haunted house, we actually get to go to the hospital, which is different and fun. Especially because a lot of them don't get to go out.
Yeah.
They don't get to go trick-or-treating.
Exactly.
So now,
We're
at least
helping.
gets to bring a little holiday, Halloween spirit to them. When I found these, I was like, okay. Pretty legit.
Got a room?
Yeah, I must be faster. I don't know. No, it's right next to the room for the event center, right? Is that pretty good?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not bad. It's all as I drop it.
It's not bad.
Hey.
What up?
What's up, buddy?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
What's up, guys? Ready to rock and roll? Really cool.
Question.
Yeah.
Is it true that this is the oldest haunted house in Colorado?
It is. Yep. So this was started by my dad back in 1983.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Tucker family.
Yep, exactly. So what we're gonna do is I turned everything on, and I'm gonna give you guys a behind the scenes look on all the weirdness that goes on here. So we've got everything from flamethrowers to spark machines that come out of trucks to props and water stuff. Like we have weird stuff that people don't think about, and like the moving floors that we have that a lot of people they freak out. I'll show you guys. We have some like windows behind the scenes that we make Troy go hide in at night, and he gets to see everybody coming in and getting scared. So when people are going through a haunted house and you think it'd be funny to see them, he's videoing them.
and they have no idea. So it's hilarious.
That's so cool. And just like one-way glass.
It's actually, we did totally see-through, so you can see. So sometimes we have a monster back there looking at them too, so it like draws people's eyes back there. But most people don't even see the windows because they're so scared going through. So it's pretty funny, yeah. All right, you guys bundled up? It's a little chilly out there. Joe, you coming or are you staying?
I'll come when we get rolling off the bus.
All right. It's chilly out here, I know. It has, of course this has to be the day when it's freezing outside.
Yes, sir.
This is modern day Frankenstein. And so they're going around robbing graves, and this guy that lives here has been robbing graves and recreating life like Frankenstein. And so we call him the modern day Frankenstein. So everything inside here, when you go in, there's a table that he's working on bodies, and everything that lives are the monsters you'll see in the compound, and everything that dies are at the bottom of the slide. So now, you guys are about to enter into the Moss Cave. And this is one of the oldest scenes here at Frightmare. So, you guys if you guys have lights or phones or anything, you might want to pull them out because it gets dark. And watch your heads, because it gets low and tight. So we're gonna go single file through here, and it lasts for about 50 steps. So, if you're scared.
All right.
You going first?
Sure.
All right, good luck.
All right.
Here we go. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, big dog. It's like a little tighter over here, guys. Hi.
Watch your head. Stand back.
Oh.
Because sometimes it turns on and sometimes it doesn't. So, this is called Deadwood Mining Company. And this is a big part that Frightmare is known for. We have tons and tons of old mining equipment we've collected through Colorado. So we have tons of ore cars and ore buckets. So it's more like a museum walking through here. So we'll have anywhere from about 8 to 10 miners carrying pickaxes through here.
It probably scares me.
All right, so this is one of our new scenes. So every year we pick an area and we redo a scene. This year we did this church scene. So we actually flew out to Scotland and went and looked at a bunch of churches and old graveyards to kind of see the feel from like the 1500s, 1600s. And this is what we came up with. We had these are all real tombstones. We got them from a cemetery up in Evergreen. These guys, they make sample tombstones. So they have a bunch of them. So these big tombstone guys come out and say, hey, this is what we can make. Yeah, we didn't steal them, don't worry.
I thought their families were like, well, these are my
No, we didn't go rob a graveyard. Like some of them, you can see like John D back there. He was born in 2024. And a lot of them are pet names. So we call this the pet cemetery. It's based off of old churches over there. So you actually walk in, it's like the same size, a small little church. And then under all those churches are catacombs, which we couldn't do catacombs because we'd have to go back underground. So we did what we call the hole to hell. So in there's actually a plexiglass piece that you walk over, which I haven't cleaned yet from last night. So it's dirty, so you guys probably can't see down in there, but there's a skeleton crawling out. It's about a 5-foot hole you're walking over. Alright, so have you guys seen The Exorcist?
Yes.
So this is The Exorcist scene. This girl is laying on this bed, and she's laying here, and then she starts to raise up. And then she comes back down. Yeah, so you can't...
You're fine.
Now you're in here, there's 2 girls in here that are creeping around and like breathing on you and getting all close in your bubble. And then you guys have to come into this kitchen scene and there's no way out. And so the lady comes out of the fridge and she pushes you into the fridge.
Oh, that's so cool.
Your story. Old ambulance So yeah, after you guys make it through, which you guys all did, congratulations, nobody died. You guys get to come out and go through the Monster Museum. This is all where all the props and stuff that we've used for the past 40 years. So you guys can kind of see all the stuff that we've retired.
And explore this one-of-a-kind.
Nope, we're not allowed to put this on any of the plaques or on camera. This is Latin style. This is the early like 40s and 50s. And it's actually just super creepy. I don't know why kids would be attracted to it. They get an alarm and they get to show everybody that they made it through the compound. After everything's done, you guys can look at like when we started back in the day. We have tickets up here that were like $4 tickets from the 80s, and like we were open for 2-3 nights early on, so it's pretty wild. Nice to you. Yeah. Medium, medium, 2 medium.
XL.
Medium. Come with me. It's ready. So if you guys feel a lot of these, they feel like real skin. Like it's crazy. And I'll show you guys this.
Can I ask whose skin feels like that?
Yeah, creepy guys. So feel how heavy this is. Imagine wearing that all night.
Gee.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Oh, you're gonna be sweating in that.
Oh yeah, you want to feel how heavy that is? He's a hold it, yeah.
He's like, I'm about to drop off. Ew, he's got like a whole membrane up in there.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We do have guys that do their own makeup, and like our exorcist girl upstairs, she does her makeup with like the contacts, or our nuns for the church. They all do their makeup. I mean, it's creepy, but they have to get here really early to do it. And so if you're running late or anything, it's really nice to have this style of stuff that you can put on, and it's Hollywood quality. Like you're ready to go shoot for a movie. What are lumberjack?
That doesn't look real.
That did look real. It's crazy. It happens more by accident than anything else. So when people are going through, their first reaction is, they're going through and then their hands will come up and they get scared. And so a lot of times an actor will get hit and like we'll get a bloody nose, and we come in and we're like, dude, you got a badge of honor. Good job. That means you scared somebody. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Can I do that? So in the mosh pit, you have guys in that against the wall. So you don't even know, like people are going through and you're actually touching a monster and you have no idea. And then he'll turn his head and look at you. And then yeah, people just freak out. So it's a wild time back here for sure. And that's the trip. Now you guys know how to run a haunted house. Heck yeah.
So excited to have you.
Heck yeah.
Can I get a picture of you guys with the kids?
Yeah, definitely. Maybe we need to give you the badge for best vocals. Yeah. I'm glad you guys all came out. We'll see you guys next time. November, let's get together and do the Ghost Ride tour. Woo! Heck yeah, dude, I'm glad you guys came out. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, guys. I'm glad you guys came. Definitely, definitely, man. That was fun. See you guys. That's a wrap. Ding, ding, ding.
That was
pretty good.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was cool. Welcome to Halloween weekend. We've been waiting forever out here. It is Denver, so it's freaking cold out here this weekend, which is always crazy. You can see your breath. But we got both parking lots are full. People are lining up already. It's gonna get chaotic out here. We got the DJ rocking in the background. I'm gonna take you guys through. I'm gonna show you guys some of the lost and found, some of the items that we find all the way through the season. I'm gonna put Troy back in a corner and let him show you guys some scares. So let's rock and roll. Though it's getting colder, for some reason, that's when everybody comes out. It reminds everybody of Halloween, and this weekend's gonna be wild. Just every time you get that cold snap, everybody's like, oh, it's Colorado Halloween. So get ready. It's gonna get wild. Everybody's in the Halloween spirit. Everybody's got their pumpkin spice lattes and ready to rock.
We'll have hot chocolate here for you that we'll run through. We have hand warmers that when it gets a little colder, these guys will run those through for you. We'll have a break. We'll have candy, all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Dude,
all right, Dan.
Dan.
You ready, Dan? Come on, Dan. Close up on his face.
Start up front since they didn't get anything yet, or will that slow down the thing?
Yeah, I think you do it even outside the demo. You're outside the line.
Okay.
Yeah. This is all the behind the scenes area. This is all for the security guys and for our actors to get from one scene to another real fast, along with the security. And we can watch groups, so we can, if some guys, if some guys need to be watched, if they're too rowdy or drunk, we can get from scene to scene and be able to watch these guys without being seen. And we built some windows back here, and it's real cool. What's happening in there? Careful up there. Dangerous. On the windows that we have, you guys can watch these groups get scared while they're going through the haunted house. Yo, can you turn on the fog machine at the church so we can test this real quick?
Yeah, I get it.
Can you turn it on though instead of doing the interval? Is it? Okay. We're gonna go through.
Just setting the fog to a good appropriate amount for the church.
One thing that people never think about is all the crazy lost and found things we get every year. So this is actually, let me turn this off, sorry. This is actually only from the last couple weeks. We've got everything like iPhones. We find 5, 10 iPhones a night out here. This person probably just had a good night and didn't come back for it. This is crazy, a life alert. Somebody might not have made it, we don't know. Life alerts are wild. All the crazy credit cards and IDs. I mean, there's just tons and tons every night. One of my favorites are shoes. Who loses one shoe, walks through the rest of the haunted house, walks to their car and leaves while just having one shoe? That's always a crazy one to me. So yeah, this is kind of just a small look at what people leave behind every night at a haunted house. Always wild.
We had no idea. The camera on that thing?
That's like 1.3 megapixels.
Dude, that's a keeper. This is going down in history.
One thing you guys probably don't realize is every morning after a big night, we have to get up early, come out here and clean up all the trash, basically reset for another big night. So we gotta go fill the fog machines, all the sparks for the cold spark machines, make sure everything's ready to rock and roll. The propane on cold nights like tonight, and basically, I'm a janitor. I walk around cleaning up all the trash, and believe me, there's a lot more trash and alcohol bottles than you would imagine. Colder than you think. So I guess we just wait. Now that's what we do. We're waiters. As you can see, the elements have changed. Welcome to Colorado. We always have a snowstorm before Halloween, which we love it because actually all the elements, the lights, the fog, everything is so different out here. It really gives some cool elements. So tonight we still got every showing up. It's gonna be a packed house, you know, doesn't scare anybody in Colorado to have some snow on Halloween. But it's pretty crazy to have an outdoor Halloween attraction during this time of month.
Oh, is that?
Yeah. Mine fit perfect.
No, they don't.
Why do you have weird hands? Oh, a little bit.
You have bear claws. These are.
Dude, I was so sad. I forgot to keep warm. Look, it's because my palms are too big. Look at my fingers.
You don't look weird. I don't think they look weird. Do I have weird hands? I don't know what to do with my hands.
Guys, stay warm by moving. Move around, jump around, move your toes, move everything, dance, do whatever you got to do.
Like I said, we've got all these hand warmers, everything coming out, ready to rock. We're gonna be filming all night.
All right, guys.
All right, Dan, you ready to lead us out?
That's right. Well, I was trying to see whose ride this was. They left it in the garage.
I say broom, you say stick. Broom, stick.
All right! Are we ready tonight? Yeah! Are we ready tonight? Yeah! I say right, you say right, 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 right.
Oh, bro, I keep forgetting I put that.
What?
That door.
Gonna make some really cool footage.
I think it really will.
Yeah.
The lighting, that's always do when it snows.
Dang, bro. Okay, okay.
Bye-bye. You have to keep like a squeegee down here.
Now, I should be able to do it easily. Now, yeah.
Let's cut this guy off here. Let's go 3 inch.
this back up. Let's grab the grinder and grind those off to protect Troy.
Yeah, so you don't get stabbed and get probably tetanus.
Safety third.
Safety third out here at the compound. Here, and then let's grab something to wipe that off and clean it.
So it looks good.
Both sides, yeah.
So you can actually see through it.
So you can actually get a shot, maybe.
It works so good.
The beat works really good.
Oh, we ended the same place?
It's going up a bit chilly out there, ain't it?
It is.
Oh no. So Joe had to go clean up some puke in the line. So I think he deserves one of the
Bodily functions.
Yeah, the bodily functions.
Oh, you got a badge?
I'm getting a badge. He deserves a badge. I think if you're cleaning up puke, you get the badge. Bodily.
That was I've done a lot of nasty things involving like cleaning up homeless camps and stuff in my old job. Puke is something I do not do.
Me neither.
If I disappear for 5 minutes to go throw up, I don't want to hear it.
If you come to look at our selection of fire fresh pizza.
We're gonna go clear out the stairs. This is how Frightmare clears stairs. Okay? No, we haven't. We shouldn't. Yeah. Now these. That was it, man.
Yeah, that was the training right there.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, bro. Light up. Cool, guys. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming. We'll see you guys.
Take care.
Oh, that actually stuck on too?
It's stuck?
Yeah, look, turn. So it's just a bomb now? Oh yeah, that's not good. All right, we're winding down the season. It's been a crazy night. We've had to go through with our hand warmers, our toe warmers. We went and bought a bunch of beanies and gloves and socks for all the actors, make sure everybody's staying warm out here, get everybody's blood flowing a little bit. We made this giant thing of hot chocolate for everyone. And that's it for the season. So this is a crazy Colorado Halloween. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Subscribe if you guys haven't. We'll see you next time.